We got DJ the King and CDot. And they're the honkies of honky talk. Hey-ah-oh. Call your mom and them, it's time for honky talk news. Y'all. They tell us about what we got stuck up our butts, people touching animals inappropriately. Indeed, of course, the Florida man keeps us on our toes, so call your mom and them, it's time for honky talk news, y'all.
Well, good morning, we're happy new week. It's not really morning at all, is it? But we've been gone for a while, haven't we, you guys? I was waiting for DJ to come in and give the intro. That's kind of his thing.
No, it's yours. You're the host.
It's all becoming mine all of a sudden.
All of it.
Right. Well, gents, we haven't been together in, as far as all of us together, what has it been? Four weeks or so? Because I think the last show, Kang and I did the 2-man weave.
Yeah.
And then we were off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, we had vacations, we had work, we had places to go, people to see, things to do.
I was in the hospital.
Yeah, you were in the hospital. Jeez, why don't you start telling us about that?
Well, we already talked about it, but
oh yeah, well yeah, but you were in the hospital the last 2 weeks.
No,
he had dysentery. Remember?
Yeah,
on the podcast.
He did have dysentery.
You guys think Hooters should start a delivery service named Knockers?
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be good. That actually go.
I mean,
would you? DJ has historically loved some Hooters chicken.
well, it's a replacement for a place in Dayton called Roosters, but I have Roosters in Ohio, so I'm good.
Yeah. Now I like Hooters, but for a whole different reason.
Oh, what's that?
The menu.
It's the TVs with the sports on it, isn't it?
That's exactly right. You go in there.
Hey, Jess,
drafts.
My wife thought it was a thing until we went there together, and I didn't even look up. Like it was really for the chicken.
yeah, you
Nah.
that was one of the first places we went to eat was you're like, you want to go to Hooters? I was like, I've never been to Hooters, man. You're like, chicken ain't bad.
Yeah.
Chicken wasn't bad.
Yeah,
It's not.
Chicken's pretty good. I will say Hooters has went downhill like 10, 15 years.
I think they almost went broke, didn't they?
I think the original people that started it in Tampa bought it back. So
it's on the rebound.
yeah, so they're trying to bring it back to where it used to be. So which means better looking waitresses, better food, and everybody be good to go.
There was a point. Oh, okay. I didn't know that there was a point where the waitresses were less qualified.
Yeah, that's now. That's
this is the time. Now is the time where the waitresses
now is the time. The waitresses have got so bad that the original owners are like, no, we can't let our legacy go down like this.
Can't just have anyone coming into Hooters. What's going on? We need to keep our standards.
Yeah, you gotta keep up appearances here. We can't just let any crack whore off the street come in and get a job. You know?
Right.
Yeah. You gotta have all your teeth to work at Hooters.
You guys you ever see the South Park?
Oh yeah. What was that called?
Raisins.
Raisins.
Oh
yeah, and then Butters fell in love with his waitress.
He did.
I want it to be said now, DJ, you need to back me up on this. I never asked out a single Hooters waitress in either
Not
times
that I knew.
Really?
No, I didn't. I'm telling you, you can't just say not that. Yeah, I didn't. We didn't. It didn't happen. You can't just discredit it and say, well, I wasn't with you every minute of your life.
It was a misnomer that you dated a lot. Well, you did date a lot of women, but never more than
Wow.
one at a time.
Correct.
Right.
I'm
He,
not
was,
like
he
that.
wasn't a playboy.
They called
No.
you the serial monogamous.
Mhm.
You did. You coined that early and you used it often.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
understand why you committed so quickly. It was weird.
It was like after like halfway into the first date. He's like, you know what? We should make this a thing.
I just don't play the field. I don't know why.
It was hope. Hope it would work out.
Yeah, I've never been some people have like a starting lineup and then they got like bench players. I've just never been that way.
Yeah,
I was just always out searching for my Michael Jordan, you know.
That's right. That's right.
you
We're
got a
scouting.
lot of Louis Dampiers in the a lot of Bill Cartwrights.
A lot of Sam Bowie's going on.
That's true. Lots of Sam Bowie's going on.
It was a
That's
it was
terrible.
a smorgasbord of weird.
I had a whole bunch of whatever LeBron's son's name is out there, and that's what I had. They didn't even belong in the NBA.
No, or out
Yeah,
among people.
correct. Correct. Look, hey, for those of us on YouTube, I just noticed this. Look, we got a new background. This is amazing.
It is a new background. Yeah.
I've got some chompers on that.
You do got some chompers. I kind of like the chompers.
They did. I think those are bigger than my regular teeth, but I don't know. But they are straight. They are nice looking. This is an actual very good representation of all three of us, actually.
You kind of look like you need to be chewing on a carrot, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you could pass for the Denver Bronco, I think, with those teeth, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I do not have big horse teeth. I don't have big John Elway horse teeth.
John
Estot,
Elway-
my father, on the
Yeah.
other hand, has big teeth.
Okay.
You know, he you know who he's been my friends, they've never said this to his face, but sometimes they accuse him of being just like Gary Busey and kind of looking like Gary Busey a little bit too.
You know, I can see it. He's a little more reserved at times.
Yeah. A little.
Like I think Gary Busey's switch is easily flipped, and I think Gary Busey goes from 0 to crazy in like a second. Where
Yeah.
I think SDot like
Give him a minute.
gears up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he doesn't get there that quickly. You know
Yeah.
what I listened to the podcast
Mhm.
while on the road because I drove like 700 miles in the last week.
Yeah.
And you know what I found weird is that the guy wants you to go on a trip on a motorcycle to
Alaska.
Alaska.
Yep.
And he, at 70 years old, has 3 momotorcycles.
Yep.
You would think he'd be like, why don't you just ride one of mine? But
Have you ever met my father?
that in itself describes
Mhm.
Yeah.
him.
Have you ever, like, I take care of my stuff
Mhm.
better than my father does, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
My father's obsessive. I've gotten it from him, right?
Mhm.
And on things that I own and things that I do, I've taken it, like I've added to it, right? Like the obsessiveness.
Mhm.
And yeah, because he is my father, he absolutely would not be like, you know what, why don't you take one of my BMW motorcycles? I'll take the other BMW motorcycle. We'll do this thing that I wanted to do my entire life. It's on my bucket list. That'll be great. Absolutely not.
It just
Estot won't.
amazes me that it doesn't even occur to him. Like,
No, he doesn't even
Yeah,
want me like
really.
breathing near his bikes.
you have 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't ride 3 at one time.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah, correct. That's the apple does not fall far from the tree, gentlemen.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately.
you would loan your bike. I mean, especially if it was your kid. I mean, you would be like, yeah, why don't you take
I
it?
don't know.
Now,
I don't know.
now you would freak out if they did anything to that you didn't like, which
Yeah.
would keep that person from actually doing it. Like
JDot is upstairs rolling her eyes and being like, he absolutely not. And then she's probably saying something about, I want to drive the Tundra every single day and he doesn't let me in this whole, and here we go. Right. That's what's, yeah. So maybe not.
Yeah, but if I said I need to borrow one of your ATVs, you'd be fine with it. No, I wouldn't, because you would
wreck it.
Well,
you've got a history. You've got a track record at this point
with a speck of dust on it, and you'd freak out. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, you're not that far gone that you would,
No, give me another 25 years, I'll be there.
That's true. 25 years will probably get you there.
It doesn't get better with age; it gets worse. Kang, Kang and I were discussing this yesterday, and you bring up a good point, DJ, that sometimes it's fun to listen to ourselves. Like, we'll go back and listen to an old podcast or whatever, and it's kind of like, look, this is me, this is the emotional me, right? This is about as sensitive as I get, but it's kind of nice because you kind of feel like you're in the car with your friends when we can't talk all the time,
That's true.
And so that oftentimes makes my road trips better. Speaking of road trips, Kang and I both went on road trips over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we did.
Kang, you went back to Florida, although you've flown to Florida before. Florida was one of the two places you've flown to, right?
That's correct. Florida and Chicago. Yeah.
And Chicago isn't a far drive, but Florida is not close.
Well,
Florida is an hour and 15 minutes on a flight. To be fair.
Yeah. But versus how far of a drive?
Oh, 12?
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, and keep in mind, I got females. So we were stopping at every Buc-ee's. We stopped at Dolly Parton's new gas station that she just opened.
How old is Dolly Parton?
I don't know. She's a national treasure.
She really is. Dude, don't go after Dolly Parton.
No, I'm not. I'm just she's still investing in stuff at this age.
Yeah. So her gas station was pretty much like a regular gas station as far as like the amount of pumps
on the top of it, or what?
Well, it was like Cracker Barrel meets an Exxon and meets, it was like a Cracker Barrel meets a gas station, pretty much. That's probably about the best way I could put it. Nice. They had a restaurant in there. They had a live band playing upstairs somewhere. I didn't get to go see any of that. My daughters informed me of that. Behind looked like they had some big like amusement park thing behind it. I didn't get a chance to get out there because the place was crazy. It just opened, so the whole town was there eating. They had every policeman available out there in front, try to keep law and order.
Did it just open or something?
I'm not sure exactly when it opened, but I know it's been recent. So I mean, it was pretty much like a regular gas station with a Cracker Barrel, knick-knack store inside it, and then a restaurant off to the side, and then a coffee place. But they did have like an area for truckers where you could go in and sit down on massage like chairs and relax, and they had a shower area for them in the bathrooms and all that good stuff. So I mean, it was
class.
I mean, it's no Buc-ee's, but it was decent. It was decent. If you've been once, that's all you need to go.
And you went to Florida.
Yeah, we went to Florida. So we drove
to see Florida Man.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we did. We seen.
You had?
quite
Do you
a
have
few.
any?
So,
Yeah,
so we drove. All right. So on the way there, we got stuck behind a fatality on 75 right across the river into Kentucky. So it took us 3 hours to get around, to get off the highway, and another half hour to get back on the highway. So that set us way, way back. So we ended up having to stay pretty close to Tennessee and Alabama. So we had a long drive the next day, and the hotels in Florida were kind of, expensive and hard to pick from. So we ended up staying in Pensacola the first night, which is near Gulf Shores, kind of Alabama. And let's just say everybody in that city was Florida man.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
it was
amazing.
terrible. Yeah,
That's
it was terrible. The first night we were there, we were coming back from trying to get a spot at the beach, and the police was in the lobby arresting a guy.
How was getting a spot on the beach over? Because you did this 4th of July weekend.
We did. So on the 4th, we drove down to Pensacola Beach, which is where they set the fireworks off.
Yeah, that is prime Florida man territory.
Yeah. There was a ton of Florida men walking. And what I found amazing was people were trying to park on the side of the street with sand, and then was real confused when their car got stuck.
Oh, so this was one of those places where you can like literally pull your car onto the beach?
No, you couldn't park on the beach. They had parking, which was piss poor for the size of beach it was. There was no parking, so people just started pulling over on the side of the road, and their cars sunk all the way down to where they touched. And then there was a ton of tow trucks out there. The city had tow trucks out there just towing all those people that decided to park on the side of the street away. So I don't know how much money the city of Pensacola made that day, but I'm sure they made a ton of money just that one day.
Awesome.
So we ended up driving around for like 3 hours looking for a spot to park. Couldn't find one. Went back up to the hotel. They went swimming. We drove back downtown Pensacola and watched fireworks with some random old people at a church, an older Catholic church. Yeah. So we sat there and watched fireworks that way. But on the way down, when I said we were stuck in that fatality, my wife was driving and she had to use the restroom really bad. So we couldn't get off the highway because we're stuck, and it was like 3 miles to the next exit or whatever.
Yeah, use the Shiwi.
Well, she used the Stanley.
Oh gosh, in the car. That is
yeah. So she had to switch places with my oldest daughter so that she could drive, because she was driving at the time.
And she used the Stanley.
Yeah. So we had to put a blanket up on the one side because we were in the fast lane. So we put a blanket up across the thing. She's holding it up with her butt. I'm holding it up with my hand, and she's peeing in a Stanley. And I ended up dropping it. Like it.
The Stanley?
No. I wasn't holding the Stanley. I dropped the blanket, and there was
so everyone got a show.
Yeah, so people got a show. Yeah. Yeah. So we drove from the mountains in Colorado, where we live,
to San Diego, which is a 16/17 hour drive. So I guess I can't talk. I can't say anything to you about not flying, because we chose not to fly in this instance. And I threatened JDot with, hey, you have a Shiwi, I bought you one. You might have to use the Shiwi on this because it's like 600 to 650 miles on the commuter car that we talked about it, the Avalon hybrid, right?
Yeah.
Until you have to fill up.
Mhm.
And so I threatened her with that. But we both are there is there was a race between how quickly the fuel burned versus how long her and I could hold it, and we lost multiple times. In fact, I think we were driving in the mountains. It was like 3 a.m.
Mhm.
We left our house at 3 a.m. By 3:45, 3:50, JDot
Mhm.
goes, can you find a gas station? I need to go potty.
Hey,
You
I know that all.
we haven't even made it 45 minutes. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be a sign of the road trip to come. But
Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Does JDot need a coffee?
What's that?
At all? Does she need a coffee at like all times?
We both had our fair share of coffee that day, for sure.
Okay. Because we were stopping at like every Starbucks.
Oh no, yeah, no, we did not. I packed. So free plug here. One of my friends is an investor in this coffee company called Death Before Decaf.
Okay.
And you guys don't have it out your way yet. It's sort of making its way across the Midwest, but we had a cooler full of Death Before Decafs, and we just kept drinking those. It was amazing. But look, you went to one of the freest places in this country, right? To Florida.
Yeah.
Like hallowed ground where Florida man can thrive and all of the freedom.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want down there. Sure.
Yeah, we went to and look, you mentioned yesterday that we have all kinds, like California is like on the top 3 of listeners for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went to the least free place in this country. So yeah, the road trip itself was okay. God bless Utah and their speed limits. I'll tell you that much. 80 miles an hour is what the speed limit is on the highway out there. So I could just set my cruise control at 87, 88 and be good.
Okay.
That was amazing. But quite literally the second we crossed over into Florida or into the state of California, once we crossed that border, California, get your life together. What are we doing? Like it was just mayhem from there on.
I can't believe the speed limit was that high.
In Utah, it's amazing. Yeah. It was amazing. But like in California, they're going in the left lane below the speed limit. Then you try to pass them because you're on cruise control. Then they get offended and then they speed up and then traffic. And it was a good trip, but California, you guys have the worst drivers. Like it's official.
Yeah.
California, worst drivers. I'm just putting them out there.
So Tennessee, for some reason, whenever we hit around Nashville, it always rains. Every single time we hit Nashville, it's pouring down rain. I don't know if it's just piss poor timing, what it is that, but every time we've hit it, it's been pouring down rain, thunderstorming. So this time, no exception to the rule this time. On the way down there, my wife's driving through Nashville and pouring down rain. I got a car that needs tires. They're not like terrible, but they're not good.
Yeah.
So she's doing like 90, 95 in the middle of Nashville, screaming at people, whipping in and out of lanes. Yeah. I'm in the back seat holding on for dear life.
Yeah. I'm not a good passenger. That would be nightmare to me.
No, that was not good. I felt like I was in a plane. I was like, yeah.
That's like this is like the tale of two opposite halves, and it might reflect our personalities a little bit, right? Because you and I are pretty much the polar opposites on this podcast, right? Like DJ said it multiple times. Like CDot has what do you call it? Gas, right, DJ? You're like CDot's got gas, which means that I've got spunk. I would say,
Yeah.
What's that?
I said, there you go. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's like
High blood pressure.
like a fuse constantly being lit.
Yeah, and Kang is like the opposite of that. Just no fuse. He doesn't care. He'll just do whatever. We're good, right? Like Kang goes on a road trip to Florida, old tires. We'll be fine. We literally bought like brand new tires for this road trip. I was sitting there thinking, planning. I was like, man, last thing I want is to like have a flat tire and be on the side of the road. We need to put new tires on this car.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, I did. We did.
Kang waits till one blows out.
That's exactly right. That's right.
I am the opposite of that.
Yeah, no, we gotta wait till something goes terribly wrong before it gets fixed.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't.
Transmission flush. What's that?
There's no.
Give me the new transmission.
No. Well, you heard him. Like they got to a certain area of the country, and then they decided where to stay.
Right.
Like,
I can't do that.
Who
That's
does
not.
that?
Yeah, that's not in my. I just don't function that way.
Where I'm in the middle of you two, right? So I wouldn't. You know, CDOT books the hotel the day they decide they're going. I take a look at the route early, and then I'm like, okay, it's like a week before. Let's make sure we stay in a good spot. I'm not trying to stay at the no-tell motel.
Kang doesn't care.
And they just, I mean,
we wing it.
Yeah.
It would drive a lot. Look, I send him pictures of mansions all the time of what his house is going to be like in heaven that he's earned for his patience, because most people would have killed someone by this point.
Oh, we were literally on, like, Kang was on his road trip and we were all texting and we were saying how funny it would be to just have Wife Swap, like the TV show, within our podcast.
Yeah.
And we all determined that I would be kicked out or dead, right, murdered, or I would just like have a coronary and just fall over. And Kang would be welcome back with open arms.
There would be no open cheeks out on the couch.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Tale of two halves here, and it's awesome.
There would be no, I'm not allowed to talk to them.
Yeah.
That wouldn't doesn't go down.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk to people in my house.
No.
Yeah.
Just stay silent.
No.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
And again, I'm in the middle. So, you want to write a check for us to stay here, I will talk to you for I mean, we're good. But if I gotta house your naked ass, then I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Like that's what it is. But Kang is just he's just the nicest dude, man.
Yeah. And CDOT, it would just never get that far, right? Or
Oh,
I would be dead.
No.
Right.
Like within the first 5 minutes, he'd be like, "Who is that?
Yeah.
How old is he?"
Yeah. How did we get in this situation again? No, we're changing this right now because I can't deal with it for 1 minute more. I can't even comprehend it for 1 minute.
Not 1 minute. Not one.
I don't. Patience. I've got. You said it correctly. How long ago? I've got gas.
Yes.
It
is like CDOT is not public assistance.
No.
This is not the projects. We don't do that here.
I'm not living my life this way. You're not going to make me live my life this way. I'm not even like, the fact that we're even having a conversation about this is offensive to me, and it's going to change now.
Or you would pull out a calculator and be like, okay, rent is
Yeah.
Here's the boundaries.
Yeah.
You're either write me a check for this 5 days before this is due.
Yep.
Or I'm going to come up with this much worth of chores so that I don't have to do a thing. Right?
Yeah. And even then, I'm adding in emotional distress.
I'm
trying to figure out what that dollar amount would be.
Oh, yeah. No, you're getting over on it. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There is a special place in heaven.
But then the chores wouldn't be done to your satisfaction.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, where I'd be like a week or two in, I'd be like, how much longer am I going to deal with this? Because this ain't working for me. And I just saw hairy. Now, at the point that I saw hairy ass, that'd have been it.
That's enough to break all of us.
I'm not
except
trying.
Kang.
I'm not trying to sit on that couch now. And you owe me a couch, by the way.
And it obviously had an effect on Kang too, which says a lot.
Oh, it's like PTSD.
It's pretty rough sometimes in this house, man.
But again, he's got, he's a patient man until he's not.
Yeah.
And I am waiting on the call.
Yeah.
One day where I have to go bail him out of jail.
Because DJ knows me. Back in my younger years, I wasn't as patient as I am now.
He had gas then.
Yeah.
Do you miss it? Do you ever miss the gas?
The gas comes out every now and again. It comes out to play.
Down inside,
it was napalm. It wasn't gas.
Yeah.
It was physical.
Yeah, I physically assaulted people.
It's been stressful because we talk about Kang's quote unquote squatter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we recently opened up the Kang and DJ to the TV show Squatters, who was actually we named the host of that show an honorary honky, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like he's doing the Lord's work. We did a news story on him before the TV show came out.
Yeah.
So now on A&E, he's got a TV show with Squatters. And just the last 2 weeks, my tenants within the rental home that we have announced that they're leaving at the end of July.
Oh.
So I've got flashbacks of Kang and his situation. I've got flashbacks of the Squatters TV show that we watch, and we had to go through and interview. So we put the house up on the market for rent, right? And I had to meet. I think we met a total of 4 couples or whatever, families or whatever that want to rent out the house. So I had to drive down there, meet them, give a tour of the house, etc. Dude. It was interesting as heck, right? Look, everyone's in a situation where they're renting a home as opposed to purchasing a home. Everyone has a little bit of a history, right?
It's tougher to do in Colorado.
It is so I don't know where it is, what rent is where you guys are, but for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that sits on a little under half an acre of land that's in a little town that outside of Denver, right? It's a remote little town, but it's it'd take you about an hour to get downtown from there.
People will though. People will live there. It's
100%. I did.
The area is exploding.
It is, and it's a rapidly growing area, so it was a good investment early on. But even rent on that house, and the house was built in the 70s, right? It's $3,000, $3,200 a month. Which is a lot of money. And to buy a house and have a mortgage, it would be less, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, but people are in situations where they're renting a home for a reason,
because they can't come up with the 10% down,
or the 20% or whatever is required, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, it was. How do you go about like judging people or like qualifying them? Because you're in the long run, you're trusting them with a $500,000 investment of a home, right? Housing prices in Colorado are nuts. The fact that we're having a conversation about a $500,000 rental home, in my opinion, is a little crazy, but it's an investment in the future. But man, like it brings up a lot, and I thought about Kang quite a bit of like, how do we trust these people? I've heard all these horror stories. Like, are they who they say they are? Like, we'd be in a situation. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm covering 2 mortgages or whatever for a year.
Right.
So that was an emotional adventure. We did discuss like, hey, like if we have squatters, what is going to be a way that we could overcome this? And across the street from this rental home, there was 2 brothers who one of the brothers owns the house across the street, and I just named him Hillbilly because he essentially walks around in cowboy boots and boxer shorts, pees off of his front desk or off his front deck, right? And they has spit in his, chew in his mouth all the time and just looks disheveled as hell. And he had a brother who the kids around the neighborhood, they named him, quote unquote, Uncle Nasty, because he would show up every single summer and live in his old Ford Focus in the front yard of this house. And he would just live in his car out there. So he was just sort of like a vagrant guy that would go to like BMX, like go to Oakland or whatever and BMX and skateboard in the winter and then live in Colorado in the summer. But I think what we would do is we would assign a lease to this Uncle Nasty in the event that we had squatters in our home, and then let him go live in with the squatters until they gave up. That was our plan. Yeah. So we have a backup plan. We have a backup plan, but that's going to be our solution. You guys, we got 3 news stories. I know that we want to sit here and talk all day. I know that it's great to have sort of the band back together. It's really awesome to have just us 3 once again doing all the stories and going, getting life back.
I got one more thing I did on my trip.
Nice.
So on the way back home through Alabama, I'm driving, and we get stuck by construction, right?
Yeah.
Bunch of young men in the construction line there, doing the road work. It wasn't moving very fast through there, right? So I roll down the wife and the oldest daughter's window, and I play WAP really loud as we're driving past all these guys with their windows down. They were bent over laughing.
Yeah.
We thought that was the best thing ever. So
were your wife and oldest daughter appreciative of this, or were they embarrassed?
They were embarrassed, which made it even better. Yeah, made it even better.
That's good family bonding right there.
That is. Everybody, afterwards, everybody thought it was pretty funny. So, it was a good time. But we do got a sponsor, man.
Okay. Let's start off. We got to pay some bills.
Yeah, we got to pay some bills. So here we go.
Ever been stuck in traffic when your bladder says we're not making it? Meet the sissy. Because when you have to set to pee, don't settle for panic. Whether you're a road warrior, rideshare driver, trucker, soccer parent, or just drank 1 too many iced coffees, the sissy is designed for both men and women to answer nature's call without leaving the driver's seat. No more risky shoulder stops, no more gas station treasure hunts. Just pull out the sissy, handle your business, and keep rolling. The sissy. Because the only thing that should leak on your road trip is your favorite playlist. Available wherever questionable road trip inventions are sold.
I ain't using nothing called the sissy. No offense to our newest sponsor.
Hey, yeah, the sissy.
You got to be really secure with yourself to do that. And I'm,
I grew up around a lot of southern men and women, and southern guys called sitting down to pee a sissy.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're taking a sissy there.
I'm not going to do the sissy.
Yeah. So, but we about ready for the things. So,
Yeah. Story one.
Here we go.
From coast to coast, bringing you the stories that matter most to America. This is the Honky Talk Podcast News. Covering breaking headlines, stories, and the issues shaping our nation as we see it, with a commitment to facts, freedom, and the American spirit. And now,
Hell yeah.
here is the news with your new host, CDot. Good evening, America, and here is your host, CDot, and this is the Honky Talk News Podcast.
Dot.
Yeah.
Man, it has been a long time since I've heard that, and I'm ready to run through a wall again.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Okay, first story. Armenia debates pre-election proposal for a ministry of sex, just so you guys know.
We got,
I don't know how it works in Armenia, but
yeah. I mean, I ain't mad at it. That's
well, I don't think it's for guys, just so you know. I don't think it's aimed at guys. So there's been a heated debate in Armenia over a sensational statement by Sargis Karapetian, the son of some businessman who is currently under house arrest after being accused of calling for the seizure of power. A strong Armenia will have no sexually dissatisfied women.
Oh yeah,
Sargis. I told you, I don't think this is for I don't think this is aimed at men.
So basically he's trying to bring back the Middle Ages and have like 1 billion wives.
No, I think
It's the opposite.
Yeah, I think this is where the wife is like, hey, I'm not satisfied. You're not doing the motion of the ocean ain't right.
Oh,
We got to do something about this.
Yeah, so she can leave, step outside of marriage, if you will.
I don't know. So he was speaking on a podcast that he had been hosting with a friend for several months. Following their mark, the podcast hosts discussed ways of addressing Armenia's demographic problems, eventually arriving at the idea of creating a ministry of sex. The Karapetian added, as far as I know, demographic problems cannot be solved without sex.
Yeah.
So I think human rights defenders and organizations working on women's rights have condemned Karapetian's remarks as unacceptable, describing them as a stereotypical and discriminatory stance towards women. A coalition against violence against women issued a statement saying women must not be used to generate dividends in political campaigns. Women and vulnerable groups cannot be objects of political speculation, as this constitutes discrimination and affront of human dignity. I guess someone filed a log, some sort of charge against them, criminal complaint with law enforcement. He says the phrase has been taken out of context, struck many as unfortunate. Responding to a wave of criticism, he posted a short video on his Instagram page that I acknowledge that a phrase taken out of context struck many as unfortunate. We constantly discuss external threats, but forget about internal ones. My friends, let me ask this small circle referring to representatives of the ruling party. A question: are you irritated by my wording or by the fact that I voiced these problems? I don't quite understand where they're getting at. I wonder if Armenia has a problem with not as many children and they need to make more children.
My guess is micropeens, sir.
Oh, you Armenia, if you have something to say about that, it's honky talk podcast 25@gmail.com. Attention the Kang. Attention the Kang.
Micropeens.
He's he's
that would explain why the Kardashians go after ball players, sir.
Look at this. In judging by their words, men are blamed for failing to satisfy women.
Exactly.
Here, the correlation goes beyond simply questioning men's abilities or capacities. They believe they stigmatize women, but in the end, the opposite happened. So he had the best intentions. I don't know. Is
Armenia even a country now?
I don't know how this stuff works.
So let me just paraphrase what I think's going on here, and I'm probably going to get emails. This.
Okay. That's honky talk podcast 25@gmail.com. Attention DJ for this one.
So a guy in good faith stepped out to do something for unsatisfied women, and they're unsatisfied about it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
That is going to get you some email.
No, I agree with I agree with DJ on this.
There is no opinion here. It is exactly what happened. This guy thought that he was acting in the best interest of women, and it wasn't what women want, so they're unsatisfied about it.
There you go. Yep. Honky Talk Podcast 25 gmail.com.
I don't know how I could have said that differently. I mean,
no. All right. He talked about the unsatisfied women who were unsatisfied with him saying how unsatisfied they were.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of whatever there.
And all that this dude said was they just need
something bigger.
The right way.
They need something bigger in their life.
It reminds me of that clip. Have you seen that clip with Joe Budden's podcast?
No.
Where the comedian was on, and he's like, one of my favorite jokes is, Adam and Eve are sitting in the Garden of Eden, and Adam says to Eve, "Look, Eve, everything's perfect here. We've got everything we could possibly want."
Yeah.
And then she goes, "But do we?"
Oh no.
And then everybody in the room laughs except for the woman. And Joe's like, "Why aren't you laughing?" And she's like, "I'm just waiting for the punchline. There has to be more." And he goes, "That's exactly what he was saying."
Yep. Point made, huh?
Yep.
Just reinforcing it at that point.
Exactly.
That's right.
All right, gents. Story number 2. Do we have bills to pay prior to this story?
We do. Let's go.
All right, let's pay some bills.
Ever walked into a restroom and instantly regretted every decision you've ever made? Introducing the Shit-O-Meter! The handy, hangable bathroom door dial that lets the last person who dropped a deuce warn the next brave soul. Smells like a poo. Proceed with confidence. Getting funky. Maybe crack the door first. Enter at your own risk. Holy shit! Stay away for 20 minutes! Shit-O-Meter. Because courtesy doesn't end with the flush. It starts with the warning.
JDot literally just went and bought one of those.
Oh, nice.
I also spent some time over the last week on the road.
Yeah, you did.
And is it me or are gas station bathrooms smelling worse and worse?
They are very, very, very bad. That's why if I can, I'll wait till Bucky's because they have people that just clean
Amen.
those restrooms.
Amen.
You know, but I was in Alabama. I walked into a Bucky's and they had an older black dude in there that was just going off about cleaning up white man shit.
Oh my God.
It was hilarious.
Oh,
He was so mad he couldn't see straight.
What was the job description that he was thrown off on what it was he was going to be doing? Because that's all those people do at Bucky's.
Dude, it was the most amazing thing. Have you ever seen the show Boondocks, the cartoon?
Yeah.
You know the old guy on there kind of kissed the white guy's ass.
Yeah.
That's what this guy reminded me of a little bit.
You know, that guy complaining reminds me of a Chris Rock joke where he says going to Denny's and complaining about the food is like hiring a prostitute and complaining you didn't feel loved.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Like you just took a job where the primary responsibility is cleaning crappers.
Yeah.
Maybe don't hate the player, hate the game, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe move on to brisket at this point.
Yeah. I mean, there's other things at Bucky's you can do other than clean toilets, man.
I mean,
hot brisket on the board. Isn't that what they say?
I mean, to our people that have never been to a Bucky's, they're literally, and I've seen two. I've seen up to two people.
Yeah.
That rotate. There are like 25 toilets in closet, like.
Dude, as soon as you step out of there, there's somebody inside it cleaning it.
Right. Like that is your sole job. And
I feel like I want to tip them afterwards or apologize. Generally,
I've been paid to clean toilets before. I'm not too good for this. But I knew what I was getting into. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a surprise. Right. It's not like they're like, hey man, you're a toilet man today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did notice that in Alabama in particular, there was a lot of outdoor restrooms not attached to the gas stations.
Oh, like they were there, like an outhouse kind of, but with
it was like a little like house type thing next to the gas station with the restaurant.
Air conditioned?
I don't know. I didn't stop at
air conditioned. Oh yeah, they don't. That doesn't seem like a safe environment. I imagine minimal air conditioning.
I'm imagining lots of prostitution going on in those houses.
Oh, okay.
They weren't in the nicest areas. Let's put it that way.
Oh no. Yeah. You know, speaking of not the nicest areas, a naked intruder by ABC 7 News. So this is accredited. Has a story called "The Naked Intruder Terrorizing Residents in Centerville Neighborhood."
I like how you segued there.
I'm really good at the segues. Yeah, really good.
Smooth as butter.
Yeah.
Smooth as silk, sir.
Centerville, Virginia. I don't know how nice of a neighborhood Centerville is or not.
I got super excited when I read Centerville because that's the next little town over from me. So I was hoping it was Centerville, Ohio. But
you were hoping the naked intruder was just one town over from you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Centerville, Virginia residents are on edge after several reports of a man burglarizing homes while fully naked.
Nice.
Fairfax County police detectives are currently searching for the man believed to be responsible for at least 3 burglaries and an attempted burglary in the same neighborhood. It's pretty creepy, said Santiago Palacio, who lives near one of the suspect's targets.
Yeah.
Christian Oliveira, who lives near one of the suspect's targets, echoed this sentiment, telling 7 News, being so close to home, too, it's really disturbing. The burglaries and someone actually broke into the house. That guy had no cares that the suspect was naked, for the record. He was mostly just worried about someone breaking into the house. On March 5th, investigators said the nude man entered a bedroom inside a home along Bodley Square around 5:15 a.m. when the resident was getting ready for work. After a confrontation with the victim, the naked man ran off. Then, on March 6th, police officials said a resident found a footprint on a trash can that had been moved against the fence at their home on Leicestershire Court. The resident believes it had been used to climb into their backyard. Detectives said evidence indicated that there was an attempted burglary. Then on March 7th, around 4:30 a.m., this dude is just having like 3 days of mayhem. At a home along Ealing Court, investigators said a resident was woken up by her dog barking. She saw the fully naked man inside the residence before he ran. Major James Curry detailed this particular encounter. An individual who entered our victim's home awoken our victim, who saw the man peering through one of the doors and noticed he was naked. Fortunately, she was able to start. Yeah. Housekeeping. Fortunately, she was able to startle him off, scare him away.
So let me ask you a question. What was the dates that these happened? Because the squatter was gone for a little bit.
March 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, it looks like.
Yep. I got a tip. I got a hotline tip for them.
Okay. So the man in question is believed to be 5'9" and 5'10" with an average build.
Yeah.
You know where this never happens?
Texas. Oh yeah, Texas. Yeah, they got
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I don't live in Texas, but that dude would have a red dot on his coin purse between two $half, and he'd have a split second to decide
really something.
whether I'm gonna blow him apart. That's all I'm saying is
no pun intended.
I'm putting a buckshot in your coin purse there, dude. You this will be the last day you do that.
You know where it probably does happen a lot is outside of Virginia is California. Sorry to our California listeners.
Portland,
just
maybe.
Because you're top 3 on our listening states doesn't mean we're taking it easy on you guys.
Chicago.
They just call this Tuesday when naked people try to break into their home.
Chicago.
Or Chicago,
Yeah.
You went to Chicago this week, didn't you, DJ?
It was depressing.
Yeah, you've always had a soft spot for Chicago.
Love Chicago.
Yeah, or loved. Yeah,
loved Chicago. Yeah, no, it's gone. But I did like northern Wisconsin, the land of
for sure
lakes. But anyway, I'm getting a soft topic. But yeah, Chicago's a toilet now. Anyway,
not good.
Yeah, it's not a good city.
Look, that's about it for the whole thing. I did find it weird that this guy is breaking into homes naked at such an early hour. Like, it's not like, I mean, I'd assume that like home break-ins happen between 2, 3, 4 a.m. maybe, but like when we're getting to like 5:30, 6 a.m., bro, like people are awake. Like they're gonna notice. You're just asking to get shot.
He's afraid.
Oh, you think that's he's like, hey, like, this is what I want you to peep on me a little bit. You think this is like, kind of like his
maybe it's Rodney.
Well, yeah, it could be Rodney. Rodney could have made his way across country.
Look, if it was Rodney, there would have been another describing factor in regards to it wouldn't have just said average build. It would have said forearm between his legs. Would would have been a different description in there. Look, I'm not down for. I'm not trying to defend Rodney, but
Yeah.
I don't think our boy Rodney's doing it. In this ain't him. I'm just going to say that there would definitely be different descriptive. It would have been something like naked man comes in with no weapons, but yet somehow still fully armed, like something like that. You know,
It's fully armed.
Yeah, correct.
Baby armed.
Yeah, like an elephant trunk.
All
right.
really scarred you. You got PSD.
PTSD or just PSD?
Yeah.
I mean something else.
Penile.
Yeah.
Something
disorder. We got it. We don't have to say it. We got it.
Yeah.
We got it. Gents, final story 3. We got any bills to pay?
We do.
All right, let's have it.
Your friend ever driven 40 miles over the speed limit, weaving through traffic like they're trying to qualify for Formula One?
Yes.
Your knuckles turn white every time they say, "Watch this." You may be suffering from passenger PSD, passenger stress disorder. Symptoms include grabbing the dashboard, imaginary brake pedal stomping, involuntary gasps, and suddenly becoming very religious. Call now, and for the first 20 callers, we'll include a certified emotional support cat. Because nothing says I'm terrified like a purring feline in your lap. Don't let another reckless road trip leave you emotionally bumper to bumper. Call 1-800-NO-NOW. That's 1-800-NO-NOW. Passenger PSD, because the driver's fine, but you're not.
I'm not a good passenger. Like, I just make a life choice not to be a passenger. DJ, I don't think I've ever been a passenger. I don't think you've ever, over all the years, I don't think you ever drove me anywhere once.
I did, yeah, but it was rare. I mean, and I mean, I think I drove to your satisfaction, at least outwardly. Inwardly, it was probably a terrorizing event, but no, most of the time you drive. I do remember when you got a new Subaru with the stick and I drove it, you were a little nervous because I was double clutching and
you were you were really trying to exercise. Yeah, that was the sport. Was that the first sports car or the second one? I don't know.
You were surprised at how well I drove a stick.
I was impressed. I was like, oh man, like that's not a thing too much anymore. And you enjoyed the heck out of it.
I did.
Yeah, I had to learn how to drive a stick for work.
Oh, you didn't know before?
Well, I mean, I kind of knew. I had a stick shift before, but I wasn't proficient at it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Driving a manual transmission is a lost art anymore. And like I have such a desire to have a manual transmission car again. Like there are few things in the world that are better than driving a manual transmission sports car. And like, you just feel better about yourself.
Well, in the snow, it's especially good because you can downshift. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. That's on my short list of things that I want is another manual transmission sports car. All right. Story 3, gents. This one is coming from the BBC, which it says they saw them on their dishes when eating. The mushroom making people hallucinate dozens of tiny humans. Only recently described by science, the mysterious mushrooms are found in different parts of the world, but they give people the same exact visions. Oh, with the ad. Every year, doctors at a hospital in the Yunnan province of China brace themselves for an influx of people with an unusual complaint. The patients come from a strikingly odd symptom. Visions of pint-sized, elf-like figures marching under doors, crawling up walls, and clinging to furniture. The hospital treats hundreds of these cases every year. They all share a common culprit. Lanmoa asiatica, a type of mushroom that forms symbiotic relationships with pine trees in nearby forests and is a locally popular food, known for its savory, umami-packed flavor. In Yunnan, L. asiatica is sold in markets. It appears on restaurant menus and is served at home during peak mushroom season between June and August. One must be careful to cook it thoroughly, though, otherwise the hallucinations set in. At a mushroom hot pot restaurant there, the server set a timer for 15 minutes and warned us, don't eat it until the timer goes off or you might see little people. Says Colin Domnauer, a doctoral candidate in biology at the University of Utah in the National History Museum of Utah, who is studying L. asiatica. It seems like very common knowledge in the culture there. But outside of Yunnan and a couple of other places, the strange mushroom is largely an enigma. There were many accounts about the existence of this psychedelic mushroom and many people who looked for it, but they never found the species, says Juliana Fursi, a mycologist and the founder and executive director of the Fungi Foundation, a nonprofit group dedicated to discovering, documenting, and conserving fungi. Domnauer is on a quest to solve the decades-old mysteries about this fungi species and identify the unknown compound responsible for its unusually similar hallucinations, as well as what it can potentially teach us about the human brain. Look, here's I don't think that's how hallucinations work. Like, I don't think you can just eat a mushroom and say, okay, we're all going to see the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think that affects everybody different.
Right. So I have a theory.
Okay.
Maybe there just are little tiny people all around, and this just opens up everyone's vision to them.
That could be.
Maybe it's not me leaving things around the house and forgetting about them and creating messes. Maybe it's little people.
I feel like you're kind of using this to your advantage.
No, I know that JDot's listening. JDot, breaking news.
Breaking news, everybody.
JDot's upstairs listening to this, and Chad's blaming everything on the imaginary little people from mushrooms.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
It's not me that forgot to put away the dishes or whatever. I did, and the little people took them out. Yeah, breaking news. It's yeah, correct. It's not me that forgot to flush the toilet at the middle of the night. It's the little people went in there and did it. Yeah.
Do you cuss when you walk in and someone has not flushed the toilet?
Me? Oh, audibly. I told this story over Easter. Remember, I told the story over Easter.
No, I mean, but there's one word. You just see it and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
I don't know why it angers me so much. It's just like, I don't know.
What word do you drop? What word do you drop?
We don't need to go there.
Is it the F word?
It depends if the smell hits me in the face.
Oh.
Yeah.
I use the shit bomb. I drop. Oh, you'll have to beat me. I drop the shit bomb. Yeah. Because you see it and then you say it, right?
What about patient? The Kang of patience. What do you do? You probably are like, oh shoot, somebody forgot.
He probably calls that every single time he goes into the bathroom in the squatter's been there.
Yeah. What the just happened here?
Right.
I usually give it a good man, how hard is it to flush a damn toilet?
I think we found Kang's sore spot. That and hairy arses on his couch.
Naked hairy arses being slightly covered by a Ohio State blanket.
With the fruit bowl rubbing up against the
just buried between the cushions.
Yeah, he's got it buried between the cushions, dry humping it.
Oh, jeez.
He's dreaming.
hairy ham press in the back and fruit bowl in the front. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Basically just violated my whole damn couch.
Right.
Look, maybe, yeah, you can't blame that on the little people.
We need to go. You know what we need is we need a sponsor who can take the mushroom print out of couch cushions.
There we
Oh
go.
yeah, like a steamer or something like that, or a press, like a couch
All of
cushion
this
press.
too is they'd have to give you a pill that psychedelically erases it from your mind because that's there forever.
I would the same-sex hookup, Jim. I'll take about 20 of those pills, please.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. We would all take. Yeah, I need those pills.
Oh yeah.
Would I got a question? So would you guys? I've never done drugs before, any of them, but part of me would you guys be considering taking one? It's not an illegal drug, right? It's just a soup that if isn't, you don't wait for 15 minutes, you see little people.
Nah.
Do you have an urge to see the little people?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm all the way good on that.
You don't want to see the little people?
I see little people all the time, man. I don't need to see any more little people.
Mentally little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I part of me feels like, okay,
And
well, it's not. It's
you remember Master Blaster?
Yeah, from Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome.
Yeah, the guy whose back he was riding. The little
that's
guy was
Master.
riding.
Master is the big one. Blaster is the little person.
I'm around a lot of masters.
Yeah. They just. Yeah.
So are you?
I'm not saying they're handicapped. I'm just saying they hang helmets up and they walk in the room. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, CDot, are you entertaining the idea of slipping some of these mushrooms
I think so.
into dinner so that
Yeah.
JDot
Spaghetti.
can
Sees all the
prove-
little people.
Yeah, see, it wasn't me.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
I did all the things. The little people are all over. I cleaned up. They make a mess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, you're the one that makes the mess?
No, we all know that that's not. Look,
Right.
we're not going to talk about this. JDot's listening. I don't want to be in trouble. We're not going to talk about this at all.
I'm just saying that would be odd.
You're starting. Yep, we're not doing this. We're not. I see where you're going with this. This is danger.
I'm not going anywhere. I
This
just
is danger for me.
just observed you over the years and know that you're pretty clean. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. It's the maybe JDot's going to blame it on the little people. I don't know.
Like what are they called? The pants gnomes or something?
Oh, I don't know what that means. I don't think that means. I don't think anyone walking around saying the pants gnomes.
You know, this is in China, right?
Yeah.
So little people really have to be really little.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah, they got to be about 6 inches tall over there.
Yeah, I mean,
Jeez.
how do they describe how big these little people are?
They're little. In fact, they said
it's
they
long and
call
turtle.
them. They have a name for them. Here it is. In a 1991 paper, two researchers from the Chinese Academy of Sciences described cases of people in Yunnan province who had eaten a certain mushroom and experienced Lilliputian hallucinations, the psychiatric term for the perception of tiny human, animal, or fantasy figures. It is so named after the small people who inhabit the fictional Lilliput Island in the novel Gulliver's Travels. So as far as I remember in regards to Gulliver's Travels,
Yeah.
Gulliver was like a full-size person, and they were like the size of his toe.
Well, I also remember that they tied him up and did things to him.
Not that I don't think they did. You're saying that in a way that insinuates something.
Well, anything bigger than 4 inches is big.
Yeah.
Pause. Pause.
Man, I can't help it if the hands.
Can we just take that sound cut, Kang?
Pause.
Just a couple seconds there and just replay it. Yeah. I like how you just have a recording of yourself saying pause and you just hit the button now. It took me a couple weeks to pick up on that, but I'm picking up on it.
He
You
says
just thought I was saying it. Hey, I tell everybody 4 inches is huge. Huge.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like this could go south really quickly.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a new sponsor. Well,
Oh no.
As your couch survived game day, toddlers, your cousin Steve, and that one mysterious spilled drink that definitely wasn't a spilled drink. Introducing PB Gone Couch Rescue, the stain fighting spray that attacks embarrassing mystery spots faster than your friends can ask, is this wet? One spray, a quick scrub, and boom! Your couch goes from don't sit there to who wants movie night. PB Gone Couch Rescue. Because sometimes accidents happen, and sometimes Uncle Larry laughs a little too hard. Available wherever cleaning products are sold. PB Gone. Saving couches and family reputations.
Yeah.
Is that PP gone? Is that what they're saying?
It was supposed to say peen be gone.
Oh, peen be gone.
Peen be
Okay. Look at the name there that our good listener Will has changed his name to on our comments thread.
Yeah. CDot's nemesis.
Yeah.
2 feet 18 inches.
I don't know what that means.
Nah,
Quite literally don't know what that means. But we're glad, as always, that Will listens, that we've got listeners, that we've got comments. Check out our YouTube stream, you guys. We went a day early here because we just missed everybody. And it was nice to kind of get back in the saddle. One last thing. You guys been watching the World Cup?
A little bit.
I mean, I haven't been watching it. But what I have liked is I like reading the news stories about like all the people coming to America. We discussed this before.
Yeah.
And DJ, this one, DJ has discussed openly that he has a newfound respect for Japan.
Yeah.
And he's got a desire to go there and visit, right?
I think the Japanese
I do.
are loving this.
Yeah. In fact, didn't you say that since DJ echoed that sentiment, our following in Japan has gone up substantially?
We are huge in Japan, sir.
Yeah, we are huge. Even you're huge in Japan.
Yeah.
But DJ, one more thing, and I figured that we would end it on this note because it is, I think you will find this respectful. But did you guys see how the Japanese fans treated, they'd go to the stadium and then what they did before they left the stadiums?
I did.
They literally stuck around and would clean up the stadiums after the match.
Did you see the locker room?
No.
Yeah, the players folded everything up and it was spotless. That was part of the reason why I want to go there, is just because they seem like really respectful people, man.
Yeah, that's amazing. They had trash bags or whatever on all their seats that said Japan Pride, and it was meant for their people to clean up the trash and leave the stadium spotless, which was amazing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, good on
Yeah,
you,
that's great.
Japan. Good on
Very
you.
respectful. Now tell us about our food. We want to hear how you love Waffle House too.
I don't think I saw like any Japanese like influencer or anything saying like awesome things about American food. I'll be honest. Now,
I know you guys talked about this when I was laid up,
yeah,
but it is refreshing to see, because if you listen, and I'm not getting political. Okay, I'm not. I am not an America hater though. Like, that's, if you don't like it here, I mean, one of the beautiful part of this place is that run for office, get elected, and change something, or
Yeah.
do what you want to do. It's freedom, but it is refreshing to see all these people who are just so happy with their options of things in the U.S. It's awesome. I love
that it's not what they thought it would be.
Right.
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 Yeah, that has been probably the coolest thing about the World Cup, is seeing the reactions of everyone coming here. Now, you asked, are the Japanese going to tell us about Waffle House and how amazing that is? Probably not. But I did see a lot. I did see multiple posts of Japanese people going to gun stores and just like holding every single gun possible and just thinking that is the coolest thing. So that was entertaining.
I think it's pretty cool myself, honestly.
Yeah. Holding up double Desert Eagles and stuff.
Right. With two hands, because they're little people and they can't. They can't hold it with one.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, you guys, it has been great. I know this was a longer stream. I know we spent more time talking about, just sort of catching up than we did talking about actual news stories. But what can we say? We haven't been together for a while, and it's good to catch up, right? There you go. The Japanese said, there's a note. The Japanese called Waffle House dinner theater, that the entertainment was better than the food. And I think that is a sentiment that is
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think we all feel that way.
Kang will tell you, there was a time when I went to Waffle House, like I had a streak of fights, that there were fights there. I went every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time I've been to a Waffle House, it has been entertaining. I'll tell you that much. And there ain't no, hey, how's it going? Or enjoy your meal. It ain't that, right? Waffle House is like the Popeyes of like breakfast joints.
CDot, I'm going to give you a revelation. This is going to shock you.
Yeah.
Kang, at least early on, not a Waffle House fan.
What?
Yeah.
Well, how can you not like eggs or bacon or hash browns?
Yeah, it wasn't my jam. I didn't much care for it.
Crazy.
It's hard to screw those things up. It's not like it's even fake eggs. They're real eggs.
I know.
He just wasn't in. He wasn't into it.
But now you've converted a little bit.
Not enough cheese.
I can do Waffle House every now and again. I went Christmas Eve this past year and ate Waffle House because it was the only thing open.
Nice.
That was my other tradition, is Waffle House on Christmas Day. I used to go.
Maybe it was Christmas Day. It was either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I think it was Christmas Day because I went Christmas Eve. So,
yeah.
The opposite lives we live. You guys did Waffle House Christmas Day morning. I go to a lake in the middle of nowhere on a frozen lake and sit there and ice fish before sunrise and watch the sunrise. Christmas morning.
And smokes and freaks of black.
And freaks of black. That's dang right. That's dang right. All right, gents, we're going to call this a show. DJ, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you sign off for the people?
I got nothing. We'll see you next week. Thanks to my co-host.
Poor DJ.
I am.
This is the most. He mustered up the energy for this hour and a half, right? And he's exhausted.
I tell you what, I deserve an award because I drove like 700 miles on Thursday to 3 different appointments. Got into the hotel at 10, caught a flight the next morning at 7 a.m. Took me all day to get home yesterday. Got up this morning, worked out. So
nice. Good job.
This
Good
guy
on you.
making it happen.
it would have been really easy to call that off, but I did not.
Good on you. Good job, DJ.
Yeah.
Hey, how's the what did you said no booze, right? So you're off the booze. Is that
I haven't had any since. Yeah, no.
And then was it soda? What else was it?
I drink about 10% of the diet soda that I used to. Drinking a lot more water. And
Nice.
You know what's weird is once you stop drinking so much of it,
You don't care?
you don't want it as much.
No.
So
Yeah.
it's good.
With the throat surgery, I had to be off carbonated drinks for like 3 months before I even had surgery.
Did you finally get one?
I did. I had some carbonated drinks on the drive back from California. I needed it, right? And it wasn't great. Like the carbonation after you haven't had it for so long, you're just like, this doesn't feel good.
Burns?
No, it's just like I don't think the body just doesn't feel good. Like you're like you feel like thirstier.
Yeah, you do.
You know?
You do.
So yeah, for me, it's just been a steady flow of water and Arnold Palmer's for the most part.
I'm gonna make some tea. That sounds good.
You need to get yourself an Arnold Palmer, buddy. They're the best.
I agree. IHOP breakfast is better than Waffle House.
Wrong.
Will's got
How
all
many
the comments.
how many toilets did you terrorize on the drive?
Yeah, that's what Will asked. How many toilets did I terrorize? Well, we did say, look, I'm gonna tell you this. No undies, unfortunately, were left behind any toilets on the drive there or back. So
Why
all
is
of
that
you guys,
unfortunate?
Why'd you say unfortunately?
well, because we discussed this a few episodes back, is that it could be a hide and seek adventure of follow I-70, and then what do we take? Go from there, like I-5 or whatever, to San Diego and find the presents that CDot left behind. But I didn't do it. I apologize.
Yeah. Did anybody leave any in your wiper blades?
No. Hallelujah.
Man.
Hallelujah. Kang, what do you got? What do you got for the people to sign off?
Well, apparently, I have a suspect in the nudie things. If Centerville, Virginia wants to give me a call, he stays right upstairs.
I got a feeling.
Right now.
And tell me if my feeling is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
In the description, what did it say? Between 5'9", 5'10" average build, and then nude, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah.
What of all of those things that describe the suspect? I have a feeling that he will most be offended by the average build comment, not the nude.
Yeah, no, he would. Yeah,
he'll be like, average build. Well, oh, what the heck? Yeah. I eat grilled salmon at 3 a.m. every day.
Body's a temple.
Yeah.
Taking protein off the tap, sir.
Yeah, correct. Average build my ass.
Pause.
No cares that it describes a nude person.
Right. No, that wasn't me taking protein off the tap. That was him.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, no, yeah, we wouldn't.
Yeah, there's no pause on that. That's
yeah.
That's all I got, man.
You guys, I appreciate you dealing with us while we had our 2 weeks of vacation. Appreciate you listening. Look forward to seeing you guys next Sunday. And what do you say, DJ? Honky out. DJ, honky out and Rodney's man meat. Hit it.